Hello and welcome back to the Blobber Plays, our Watch Die Wednesday playthrough series of Unavowed. Last episode we discovered that we are actually not the bad guy. The thing that we thought was the bad guy is the good guy, and old us was the bad guy. Human us was evil. Yes, Miko, this is for YouTube more than Twitch. Usually most of the stuff I do is primarily for Twitch, but this is foremostly for YouTube. And now we've gotten to stay on with the team, and we've still got to do Brooklyn. We did Wall Street. Wall Street was the baby. We've done Chinatown, and now we've got to do the neighborhood around Brooklyn. Prospect Park has changed so much. There used to be magic. The people full of wonder. They've lost their way. Perhaps I can help them and myself. And then presumably we've finished all the quests except the, final one? We'll see. Can we go this way? Yes. Roy G. Bakery.
Got some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh? Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
Jesus, Chipman. Wasn't for me, you wouldn't sell anything.
There's a cop in a donut store, because of course. God, it's violently colourful. These rainbow-striped bagels look like something Willy Wonka would eat for brunch.
Huh? Oh, hey, you want something? I'm kind of busy.
Shouldn't you serve me?
I am serving you? What more do you want?
Hey, Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine. Sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
I get it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys?
You okay?
I'm fine. I'm working. What else can a guy want?
It is a bit echoey, reverby, isn't it? Yeah. Do you have anything that's not psychedelic?
Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay? Take it or leave it.
I'll have a
Sure,
rainbow
here
bagel.
you go. That'll be $5. Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it.
You sure
Might as
you're
well keep
okay?
asking me that. I'm fine. Sure.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego.
Holy crap, Vicky! How the hell are you?
I'm doing okay. Hanging in there.
I hear ya. It's this weather. Screws with your mood.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
This place is very colorful.
I know. Chipman's got the art bug. Guess you gotta know your market. The food's still the best, though. Can't argue with quality. I just wish he'd, focus.
You really
Best in
like the
city.
bagels.
Try 'em. Seriously. Chipman's an artist, a real one. Rainbows or no rainbows. Not that anyone would know it. The guy knows nothing about promoting himself. Well,
and Vicky know each other?
technically, I know her big brother. Hey, how's Mitch doing these days?
He wants a rematch is all I know.
He wishes. That skee-ball prize is mine. Stay dry out there.
Can we eat the bagel?
Perhaps.
Brooklyn's got one thing over Staten Island. Our bagels suck. Maybe I should tell my brother Mitch about this place. He'd love it.
What about old man?
Good evening to you. You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help.
Oh, what a lovely old man.
I knew it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stop to talk to an old man at the side of the road. Nobody with a destination in mind would do that.
That was well deduced.
No, I just read people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose.
I'm Malcarissa.
Fascinating name. I can honestly say I've never heard one quite like it before. In any case, welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates.
Hello, Stanley.
Me? Oh, I was a painter. A past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has long since left me. So now I sit here and talk to fine folks like you.
Be careful around muses, they're dangerous.
Well, I don't have to worry. If I had a muse, she's long since moved to someone else.
Can you
I'm
help
just
us?
an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you.
But you said
But
maybe
if
you
you'd
could
like
help
to stop
us.
a while and talk, I wouldn't say no.
The old man says, stay a while and listen.
For you, perhaps, I'm quite cozy here, and you meet the most interesting people in the rain. Folks like yourself, for example.
Okay, so he doesn't seem to have anything. And this seems to be the extent of to the right that we can go. What about to the left? Poetry Slam. Whispered words escape the dim interior of this poetry club.
I traveled up the mountain of glass to the man who looks down upon high. But he sent me away, he gave me a pass. So now I drink coffee and sigh.
Does rhyme.
I saw a pink dog. Do you mind? Can't you see I'm... Wait, Mondana? Is that you?
Yes.
Wow, it's been a while, huh?
I am unsure. Do I know you?
Yeah. Don't you remember Havana, 1592?
I must be GI'd. Calliope?
That's me.
You seem changed.
Yeah, you could say that. I'm gonna sit down. Come join me. We've got like a billion things to catch up on.
You know, I just haven't seen her for a casual
That
400
was
years.
Unexpected.
She's a muse.
You are correct. She is a muse. The one you encountered last year, I assume? Then why did she not recognize you? Most curious.
A muse. Because of course she is.
Muses are ancient creatures. They can tap into the creation energy of the universe. Very dangerous when summoned. But Calliope seems different. Changed. Not quite herself. I am eager to speak with her again.
Talk.
I still can't believe it. Of all the times, of all the places. You still with the Unavowed?
Yes, it is good to see you again.
Right back at you. You haven't changed a bit.
That may be, but you have.
Yeah, you could say that. I lost my power.
Really?
Yup. Poof. Gone. I'm not a muse anymore.
How did that happen?
Some guy took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino. They draw these little heart shapes with the milk. It's amazing.
I recognize you.
Never seen you before.
You
Zach, the
hypnotized Zach.
playwright, he was killed. Stabbed in the throat by one of the actors. The blood went everywhere. Almost splattered my new dress.
That was me?
No, you're wrong.
Kind of?
The guy was about your height. He had your hair color and had kind of your build. But nope, definitely wasn't you. Nope.
He is wearing a veil, Calliope. If you cannot see past it, then you really are mundane.
Yep, I'm mundane as tree bark. You kidding? Back in Havana, she saved the entire colony.
All I did was cut a painting in half.
Yeah, a cursed painting, one that I inspired the artist to paint.
That was not your fault, Calliope.
Tell that to the soldiers who went insane after looking at it. The creative force is powerful when used by people who don't understand it. I'm glad I'm done with it.
What
It's
are you
open
doing
mic
here?
night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local art scenes. This is my way of giving back. Giving back to the creative force, trying to balance the scales. I'm not really good at it, but the point is to try. And freeform poetry is fun.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems. For some reason, fewer people come here than they used to. So I have the place to myself.
It might be your poems have something to do with that. Richly upholstered plush red couch, discreetly placed in the corner. Okay, so we've got a muse. Can I give her the bagel?
I do not see how that...
No.
How odd. Calliope seemed so joyful.
Calliope, yes,
And
she
that's
does.
a problem?
It is not a problem. It is merely different. She does not act like the Calliope I knew.
You say that, but it's been my experience that people don't change all that much.
Perhaps. But still, it is good to see her again.
Is there more to the right? No, this is a very small space. There's the poetry club, the bagel shop. Unless there's this way.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't.
Hello.
Hey, nice to see you.
Troubled
I'm not the
mother.
only crazy one out here tonight. Well, at least I've got a reason. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
She's your
my
boss.
daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it? Sorry, is something funny?
Apologies. I am envisioning my father calling me boss. It is an amusing thought, and I needed the distraction. Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
Why is she
Little June
drawing?
here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no and she screams all night. So I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Nobody else is gonna.
What a good mom.
Seriously? That would be like the logical thing. You ever try using logic with a kid? It just makes them dig in their heels even more.
I agree,
Ain't
Mama.
just kids either. I know plenty
bagel
of
guy.
adults that match that description.
You
The
and me
little
both.
kid. It seems like the creative force of the muse is being misplaced.
It's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute. That's an interesting name. I'm Maystein. See you around if you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain.
What about the kid?
I don't know. It's not finished yet. I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
She's Daedara. Art is ephemeral.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that.
I want to focus, please. No, this is better.
Better.
Yes. Just 5 more minutes. Bye.
I just don't understand the transient nature of chalk in the rain. Oh. Cutscene time. Memory time. What did we do?
You have called and I have answered. But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
Oh, I want to help you.
Help me? I don't understand. I don't require anything. Now what do you want?
Something only
What do you
you can
mean?
give.
Stay back.
And then we yoink her creative power out of her and put it in
Was
all
that-
these poor people.
Yes, that was Calliope. It could be no one else.
You think so? These visions aren't exactly high def, but it didn't sound like the same lady.
I am positive. It was Calliope, the way she used to be. You have recovered? Good. Let us move forward.
If I try and talk here, will it ask us to replace...
Speaking to a loss, the bestower could speak to it.
Well, normally if we've tried to do this, it's summoned him before. What if we go back to the,
Don't you think?
5 more.
What if we go back to the subway station? I can't head up to the station? But then how do I get... Okay, that's,
How about I take?
No.
Okay.
unpleasant. I was like, if we go to the station, can we go get KK and Logan.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I messed up.
Oh, for 5 more minutes.
Oh, for
Then we need to get home.
5 more minutes. We give bagel to you. Can we use cop
What
on
do you want me to say?
Well, I want you to swap out for Logan, is
Come
what I
on,
want.
Juninator. It's way past.
5 more?
Okay.
Maybe now that we see this, we have new talking points with the Muse?
Over the sea, I flew. To the girl with the golden drum. She could not help me, I knew. But flying is just so much fun. Hey, just a sec. What's up?
I think
You did?
I stole your power.
You don't look like the guy I met. Oh, right. The veil. I can't see through those anymore. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank.
We'll
For
try and
real?
get you your power
You did
back.
me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I could inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I kinda like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am.
This is going to be a bit more of an actual dilemma. If we're forced to choose between everyone here on Earth getting screwed over, like in this little zone by her artistic energy, and putting it back in her when she doesn't really want it.
Nope. Please stop asking that. I saw it, so full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail. Yeah,
Anguish.
Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
I thought you lost your powers.
So, if you lost the ability to fight, you'd still know how to fight, right?
That is true.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice.
You can read
Anything
works
that was
of art.
created by anybody else, it leaves an imprint. I can still see them.
I think the mother would like us to get rid of the excess creative energy, Omega. Being kept up in the middle of the night for hours in the rain.
Bye!
What about Old Man, who said he had no muse?
Good evening to you. You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of that, let me tell you.
What about Bagel Man?
Got any more of those raspberry ones, Chipman?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
Best donuts in the city, this guy.
Maybe we give him the bagel. No. If we talk to you again.
What? I mean, what can I do for you?
Interacting with you is a chore that I will engage with only begrudgingly.
Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine. Sure.
No new talking points.
Evening,
Hey, Diego, how's your cousin doing these days?
you know her. Always traveling. I'll tell you, said I. Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire.
Oof.
Built some weird metal altar to do it on, too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning. You're not the first to say that, actually. He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
A folk hero.
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut.
Can you tell me
Sorry,
anything
but
else?
Why are you so interested? Yeah, I'm sorry about your friend, but surely there's someone assigned to that case. My only advice would be to talk to them.
Really, Diego? Since when do you toe the company line?
Yeah, I'm keeping my head down these days, Vicky. The captain's got it in for me. You know how it is.
Sure, I get it. But imagine his face if you got a positive ID for the guy in the park.
That's impossible. The only ID the guy had burnt up with the rest of it.
We can
Really?
fire read it.
Yeah, a driver's license. Burnt to a crispy mess.
And that's all you got?
That's all we got. I don't know. What else could it be? This frickin' neighborhood. Draws them in like flies and honey.
So I picked the
Draws
wrong
in-
two people.
What?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta
The
worry about.
artists you've got to worry about.
Stay dry out.
Art is bad, okay. How do we change people? I need Eli to do a fire reading on the license. And I need Logan to talk to the ghost. Seriously, how do I change people? Well, what do you
What
say we
say
should
you?
do?
That is
Let's
a
do some more
difficult
finding out about
question
the
to
world.
answer truthfully. I knew her for a time, and we were close.
Move
for
the
a
mouse
time.
really, really
I
fast.
remember her being distant and sad, and often quite brilliant. I am glad she found happiness.
I am too.
Yes, I imagine it would. You did not exactly leave under pleasant circumstances. Regardless, we are here to do some good. In some small way, that may help.
Why would
Spreading spiritual
evil
discord
me
appeared
steal
to be his
the
primary
muse's
motivation.
power?
The power of a muse is pure creative energy. I can think of fewer sources of discord than that.
So he wanted to create chaos.
Yes, I can see how that might be confusing. Some unsolicited advice from one half-spirit to another. There is no right answer. Your only option is to just let yourself be yourself. You are you. No more, no less.
What do you know
may
about
find
here?
it strange. When I think of this neighborhood, I am reminded of cows.
Brooklyn
Yes.
reminds you of cows?
And sheep and horses. This area was pastured long ago. Hundreds of acres of it. A dangerous place for a young girl to run and play. My father forbade me to come here, so naturally I came whenever I could. Then, of course, the war happened.
Which war?
The Revolutionary
The
War.
Revolutionary War.
This area was home to the bloodiest battle of them all. Gunpowder smoke from cannons and muskets filled the air. Trenches crisscrossed the land. History says the American forces were driven off, but they do not mention the cows. I miss them terribly.
Aww.
Well, someone had to be.
Channeling her
Apologies.
inner Maud.
I am aware of how cold that sounds. Back then, I was very young, still unsure of my place in the world. I spent most of my time alone, and my childhood playground had become a battleground. So yes, I was concerned about the cows. Let us speak no more of this. Perhaps we should take a closer look at that sculpture in the park? Yes.
And what do you have
What's
to say
up?
about here?
My grandpop says that Brooklyn hasn't been worth anything since the Dodgers left for Los Angeles.
That happened in 1957.
Yeah, well, he's a Santina. He's stubborn.
Okay, so the sports team left Brooklyn for another city and Grandpa was grumpy?
I get it. And that's why we're here. To get the shit healed who started this. I'm not saying to ignore that feeling. Just stoke it. Use it as fuel. You'll need it. Muse or not, she seems on the level. That
She
level
does.
is several feet above the clouds, but still on the level.
She has her head up. She has her head in the clouds. She does a bit.
Sure.
Five.
Go look at the statue again. Ah, there's a little cloth thing up here that I hadn't noticed. Can you climb and get the cloth? See, after we've been taught... And look, I didn't have to click on the sculpture to have her climb the sculpture. I said her on cloth. Ugh. Okay. A thin metal stick. What? And it's a
Leather
book
appears
cover.
burnt, quite severely.
But look, you can still see initials printed on the bottom corner. AF. That's what we in the cop business call a clue.
Okay. What was old man's name again? Is he AF? No, he was like Bates or something, wasn't he? So that doesn't make sense to be him. He was like Bates or Giles or something.
Good evening to you. I heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Yeah, see you,
That's all you
Miko.
can say?
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know.
He seems oddly happy to talk about the person burning themselves to death.
As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is. Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left. But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent.
What do you
What's up?
say we should do?
When I find a new piece of evidence, something in me wants to hand it in for processing. Old habits die.
Ah,
Shoop.
thank you. Give it to the cop.
So I says to him, "You're blocking traffic. Go painting somewhere else." Needed 3 guys to pull him off the street. He finished painting in a cell. And you haven't heard a thing I said.
What? You lost your cell?
No.
This on... Really? I thought I would use this on him. Maybe we use this on him. Really? Maybe it's a talking point.
Evening. Hey, Vicky. Did they ever get the perp who shot you?
It wasn't just me. And no, not yet.
God damn. Shooting a cop. They shouldn't get away with that.
Oh, they won't. Believe me.
We found this piece of
And?
leather.
And it might be related. It's burnt after all.
Vicky, you know I can't just take evidence handed to me by a stranger.
Do you want to get to the bottom of this or not?
Give it here. Yeah, it does kind of resemble some of the other pieces of leather we found at the scene. I can get the lab to test it and make sure.
And what about those initials? AF.
AF? Aw, crap, not him.
Him.
Amos frickin' Fennel. I should have known. Who else could it be? I haven't had to arrest him in almost a week.
Amos
Yep,
Fennel?
one of Brooklyn's finest crazy artists. I arrest him about 3 times a week. He keeps breaking a restraining order.
Who issued it?
I guess it's no secret. It was May Stein.
Let me guess. Ex-boyfriend?
Got it in one. If you lived on this block, you'd have seen him on the street, screaming up at her window. The guy's messed up in the head, but that nice lady and her kid shouldn't suffer. You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this rider on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all over the neighborhood. Stay dry out there.
So there's a lady that we can talk to, supposedly? Maybe we can go upstairs in his house?
Amos Fennel. No, doesn't ring a bell.
He is the man who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him.
But the cop said anyone here would know about them. You're lying, I think, and yet she doesn't detect you as lying.
Hey,
What about you?
it was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
You seem oddly
It
calm.
wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
Do you know Amos Fennel?
No, I don't know Amos Fennel.
Lying.
That is an obvious falsehood.
Don't know about obvious, but I don't know the guy. Okay, we're gonna talk right now. Stay right there, kiddo. Mama's gonna talk to these nice people.
Yes.
Did he send you? Did he fucking send you? Look, I know a guy who breaks legs for a living. Maybe I'll call him instead of the police.
Look, miss, I get it, but that won't be necessary.
Oh yeah? Give me one good reason.
'Cause your ex is dead. He won't be bugging you anymore.
Of course he is. It was him, wasn't it? The guy who burned himself in the park.
Yup.
I didn't think it was real, but it's exactly like him. No,
It's
to
like
make a
him to
big
set
idiotic
himself on
statement
fire?
and scare the hell out of me at the same time. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
Could you
least he
tell
won't
us what
bother you.
happened?
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us, and then he started getting obsessive.
Jesus, this is textbook, isn't it?
No, it's not what you think. He never laid a finger on us. He started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
Teacher? Like continuing ed?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block.
Yeah, there we
Amos
go.
was fine before he started taking lessons with him. I mean, how crazy is it to draw obsessively and never stop for a break?
How long
Few
is your
hours?
kid?
Why? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, I think she is. Okay, and now we can presumably go talk to the old man, because he lied about not knowing the
Good evening
on-fire
to you.
person.
Student? I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
A former lover of his. A woman named May Stein.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
You are correct.
Aha, now I remember. Amos, huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me.
What can you tell me about him?
Like many young artists, he was struggling, trying to find inspiration. So he would come and speak to me. He spoke about his lover. He was quite smitten. I encouraged him to channel that love. We later spoke about his heartbreak after they separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some
I
good.
think you made him
Some
set
good?
himself on
He
fire.
set himself on fucking fire.
He channeled his feelings into a work of art. How many can say the same? I call that a triumph. This neighborhood needs more of that. Well, what would you
Triumph?
call it?
I'd call it crazy.
I'd call it a tragedy.
I would
A
hardly
terrible,
consider it
terrible
a call for
tragedy.
celebration.
Perhaps you were both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people, and the art of Amos spoke louder than most. I know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school. She's shown me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage her. You mean Clay Chipman? I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. But as I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you. Anyone who chooses to speak with me, I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat.
And yourself
For what
on
reason?
fire?
I have no statement to make. As I've stated, my muse has long since departed.
Maybe we can talk to the muse about this now? Or the ex-muse, I should say.
Over and under the seagull went, searching for its next meal. It closed its eyes for just a moment, then it crashed, into a seal? Hey, just a sec.
Credit. It has had different
What's up?
poems going every time we've come in for like 5 or 6 times now.
That's horrible. What is this feeling? Am I sick or sad, depressed? This is new. I don't like feeling like this. Don't ask me about that again.
Okay,
Bye.
no, there's no new options for her. So the cop told us to talk to the lady. The lady said she doesn't know anything other than that it was the old man was his teacher. We talked to the old man, and the old man is a little too into art and okay with people burning themselves. Yeah, the old man did talk about the baker. I suppose we could speak to the baker again.
What? I mean, what can I do for you? Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine. Why does everyone keep...
Yeah,
Sure.
nothing new. What about the policeman?
Evening. I saw your captain at the last commissioner's address. She's pretty sharp.
Yeah, so sharp she draws blood.
Eh?
Nothing. Never mind.
No, nothing
Stay
new. What do you have to say?
What say you?
Hint me.
I have been thinking of Calliope. She seems happy, but looks thin. I hope she is not ill.
You want us to
Yes.
talk to her again? What do you want?
What's up? I'm not sure I totally trust that muse lady, but she's gotta...
Alright, maybe I
Sure.
should have kept pressing her. I thought all those options
say-
were
Yes.
options that we'd already filled in. But game says Blobber
I
is
saw
wrong.
a pink dog by the side of the road.
We didn't hear the end of this one
He
last
looked
time.
up and gave me a wink. Then I helplessly watched as I saw him explode. I may have been dreaming, I think. Hey, just a sec.
Poor doggo.
What's up?
Okay, let's
Seriously?
go through everything.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. Anyway, hi, I'm Calliope. Although I mostly go by Callie these days.
She's very Cali girl.
Anything that was created by anybody else, it leaves an imprint. I can still see them.
Literally.
Anything that was Nope. Please stop asking that. Not personally, but any muse has heard that name. Malcaressa's the spirit of knowledge, right? You can't create anything without knowledge. You say that like it's a bad thing. Trust me, Malcaressa. I've been a human, and I've been a spirit. Human is better.
No, she doesn't seem to have anything.
Anything? Nope. Bye.
What if we try and use... Read this.
This is from the park sculpture. I'd recognize that sense of desperation anywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Please take it away. I don't like feeling that way.
Read the book. Read the bagel.
Ooh. Was this made by Clay Chipman?
Yeah, read the
I've
bagel.
been meaning to go to his shop. May I? Oh my god, this is so good. Excuse me. That was strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
Are you positive? We watched him bake it.
No, his hands made it, but the process, it was inspired by me. That's impossible.
How did you
I
inspire
did.
him?
And I've never met the guy. But that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
So your power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No, muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power. Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway.
I think it's the old man.
Yup, sucks to be them. Bye. Stick around if
Just
you
the
want to
way
hear
she
more
says
poems.
bye is it's so very Cali girl. Can we talk to you now that we've talked
What?
to her
I
about
mean-
the bagel? Yes.
I don't know, it just came to me. You experience food with more than just taste, you know. It's important to be aware of that.
Why is it
It just
important?
is, okay? You don't have to get it, just enjoy it.
Who inspired you?
No? I mean, maybe, who knows? You can get inspired by lots of things subconsciously.
Let me guess. The blue and red lox and chive cream cheese bagel was inspired by me.
Sure, whatever. Sure, bye.
Can I use book on you? Can I use rod on you? No.
Evening.
Hey,
Stage.
We talk to old man again and confront him about being the evil.
Good evening. I'm a what?
I see it now. It is obvious.
Yes, we
in
can.
retrospect.
What are you talking about?
The creative energy that surrounds this neighborhood. It centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse has left.
That is only partially true. You do not have a muse. You
are a
a
muse.
muse.
Are you insane? Or am I?
It's my
Complicated
fault.
things are often quite simple.
The reverse is often true as well. But perhaps we should discuss this off the street.
Yes, of course, please. Come in. You must be soaking. Well, here we are. Is
He
something
lives
the
in an
matter?
empty house?
Some 30-odd years. Why?
30 years? And not even a single throw rug or novelty cup?
I admit, as I've gotten older, I've enjoyed life's little pleasures less and less. So I've sold a few things. Things that I no longer need.
Yes, a muse can inspire art, but cannot appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
Leave this in our hands.
And the
We will find a
music's
way to
gotten all
reverse this.
creepy.
Wait, do you want to cure me? That hardly matters, not in the grand scheme of things. Sure, I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food. But giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that
He
gives
likes
me
being
immense
a muse.
satisfaction.
You inspired Amos to kill himself. The others will surely follow. Your power is out of your control.
Their deaths carry more meaning than their lives ever will. For years, I've seen the city turn its collective back on the art community, replacing us with bland corporate chains. Now we can reverse it. Go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it? I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you.
Oh, he's inspiring us.
I have a simple question for you. May I ask it?
I guess you may.
I'm here. I'm part of the creative force that surrounds you. Now, please.
We are not amused.
Will you answer mine? I've connected you to the creative, and I think I always knew it was there. But I'm more now. Thank you. My question is simple. What are you feeling right now?
Concern. Okay, sad that you don't realize the trouble you're in is the closest.
I can hear it in your voice. What's bothering you?
That's about the closest.
What you've seen would drive a weaker man insane. And yet, you act strong, don't you? You've risen up, because nobody else will. You bury this sadness deep, but it is doing great harm. You need to dig deep. Connect to it. Bring it to the surface. This is the power of the creative force. It's the greatest gift we as humans are given. But it must be used. If ignored, it could do
unimaginable harm. Oh. Oh my gosh. He zombied us into becoming one of his art minions. And our helpers are gone.
Split. Everything is split.
Hello? Hello? I'm over here, assholes!
This tiny stick figure is nothing but a scroll, but a palpable sadness radiates off of it. So Vicky is sad, and Mandala feels like she's trapped between the world of human and spirit. Can we turn off the light? No, that was go outside.
You don't understand. I almost had it perfect.
You almost had yourself dead, you idiot.
What's going on here?
Oh, it's you. You probably shouldn't be in here. I think this place is gonna be closed for the foreseeable future.
Closed? No, you can't do that!
What happened?
Shipman's finally lost it. I should have seen it. You know a guy for years. You should know when something's wrong.
Nothing was wrong. Everything was so right!
You cut open your wrist and you were bleeding into your mixing bowl.
I needed to put more of myself into my work. It was the only way.
I just don't have an answer to that, Clay. I don't.
He's under arrest?
Oh God, no. He's not going to jail.
He's going to psych ward?
Help that I can't give him.
So you're sending me to the mental ward?
Yes.
Only for 72 hours. That's what the law will let me do.
I thought you were my friend.
I am, Clay. I am. Look, you'd better go. Tell Santina I'll call her soon.
Get him to let me go, please!
Can I go into the kitchen? No. And what's happening to the mother and child?
Junie, sweetie, you've worn that chalk down to a nub.
No, I can do it.
I think it's time we...
I can do it.
Okay.
Let's talk to the kid and see if she has
Leave
any
me alone.
options. No, she doesn't. What about the mum?
Sorry, this...
Is she okay?
Tamus, he infected her. Somehow. Christ, what are we gonna do? Junie, come on, sweetheart.
Nope, she has nothing. I still can't talk to this because we didn't bring Logan. You're no bestower. You're not wrong.
Junebug,
It's fine.
I'm not...
Okay.
And the only other person to talk to is the Muse, who is no longer doing stand-up.
Oh, it's you. Sorry if I don't get up. I'm a little out of breath.
Why?
Being creative can certainly take the wind out of you. I kinda overdid it. I'll be fine. By the way, where's Mandana and Miss Eagle Eyes? I thought you Unavowed types worked in a team.
They've been whammied by the Muse.
Whammied. I like that word. Wait, why did you summon a muse in the first place?
You don't look well.
I'm just like a bit tired, okay? I overdid it. I'm not exactly used to being mortal.
He forced himself on
the
us.
creative energy on you? That's insane. You're lucky to be alive. You can't just force someone to create. You have to be ready. If not, you'll burn out. Your friends, where are they?
They're in his house.
A trance? That can't be good. Take me to them.
Lead the way. Okay. We've got a new member of our team. Hippie Callie, ex-Muse girl.
Mandana? Mandana! I've never seen the Muse's power abused like this. Stanley Bates has no idea what he is doing. The creative energy, her mind is overflowing with it. She's going to die, and soon. No, the painting is a symptom, not the source. She's buried deep, struggling to connect with a deeper part of herself, one that she can express through art.
This
Kinda
is
sorta,
art therapy?
only this is more direct and harmful. The subject has to be willing. They have to be ready to confront whatever is inside. Your friends aren't. And unless we help them with that, they will die.
What do we do?
No, that would be kind of bad. Like, brain explodey bad. I'm a bit useless here, but you're kind of not. You Unavowed guys, you have a link, right? Something connecting you? You can use that. Try and connect to your friend. See if you can help.
Mind meld with Mandana?
A mind meld. I totally get that reference. And yeah, that's exactly it. Mandana is in a heightened mental state at the moment. Connecting to her mind won't be hard if you focus. Just touch her on the head and, well, think about her.
My mind to your mind. My thoughts to your thoughts.
Your friend is going to be vulnerable, scared, confused. So, be gentle. Good luck.
A battle-scarred woman with fierce hair. You can't tell if she's smiling or
boy.
scowling. You're the mama.
A bit. Ah, sham that is. Time swallowed me. Got me beat like. Happens to us all like, if you don't be dog wild.
I understand some of the words you're saying.
Danger! Ech, cheek. Take that back or I'll claim you. Ah, Mandana's a solid she-devil like her mam. She's just a bit banjax like.
How can I
You
help?
think you're champagne? And get the young one to see the light. She's just lost her sea legs like. Just needs a push.
Okay.
Well then.
What about Dad?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into my daughter?
Good to see you again.
Good to see me. I'm not actually here. You know this. I'm not real.
You know you're not real?
Capable of lying, even in this place. I know who I am. I know what I am. It is time Mandana did the same.
We need to get her out of here.
To make a choice. I am sure she will make the right one.
What can I do to help?
No. This is a choice she must make on her own.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Talk to
I
her.
am immortal, like a djinn. I abhor falsehood, like a djinn. I feel love as humans do. I bleed as humans do. Djinn and human. I discard one for the other as it suits me, donning them like costumes. But which one is me? Do I follow my mother or my father? Because it gives me pain. Torn between two worlds.
Her dad is,
Uncertainty
and
of
she's
where I
half
belong.
genie. She's half genie,
hurts.
half Irish pirate. I mean, both of these are true. She seems human, but she's also her father's daughter.
Yes, I seem human. I have thoughts and emotions that seem human. I have shared laughter with human friends, gained knowledge from human teachers, shared hearts with human lovers. They all grow old. They all die. None of them understand. Even Mother. I can never be one of them. Not entirely. There will always be distance.
Okay, what about your
I
father?
cannot stomach the presence of other djinn. So cold, so calculating, so proud of their wordplay. The other djinn children would tell riddles. I would escape into the forest to run and jump, alone. Father tried to understand. He tried to help, but he could not. How could he? It does not matter.
Aye, but
There's distance between you.
That's an awful thing to say, like. She'd not know the arse end of a blade if it weren't for me.
Okay. And what are you?
Perhaps you can. She
You
is torn between.
never understood her.
I understand this. Her human side made her less prone to introspection, made her impatient, hot-headed. Her spiritual side enhanced her physical body, making her quicker, stronger. Together, it was a lethal combination. So it was up to me to channel her, hone her into a force for good instead of destruction. I did the best I could. What father could do more?
We can all only do what we can.
Farewell.
Father or mother.
Your father
Yes,
tried to make you a
Father
force of
always
good.
told me such. Being part human, I cared too deeply. I needed direction. Father and the Unavowed provided that.
Your mum taught you how to
Yes.
fight.
Mother taught me how to fight, just like her. Although, if I am honest, I was better than her. Not that I would show it in front of her crew. She would have gone mad as a box of frogs.
Maybe you're something new.
Whatever do you mean?
What of me? I am also of
This
two worlds.
is true. Your human self was vile, evil, a sociopath. Your demon self is incorporeal, mindless, pure intellect. But together, you are something greater, something new, something entirely you and me. Could
Maybe
it
you could be the same.
Without both sides, human and djinn, I would not be myself. If I were not human, I would not care enough to join the fight. But if I were not djinn, I would not be strong enough to fight in the first place, not in any way that matters. I am both, and yet neither. Something new, a new path entirely. Something new from both worlds.
Ooh, the art has changed.
What happened? Where is Stan Bates?
He whammied you.
Whammied?
Doesn't matter. Are you okay?
I feel good. Exhausted. But good. I think I need to sit down.
Just for a few minutes.
She looks exhausted. Leave her alone for now. This makes me interested what the other two would do if you brought them. Like, what would Eli do for his art, and what would Logan and KK do? My mind to your mind, my thoughts to your thoughts.
Hello? Hello? You guys, I'm over here. Jesus Christ, hello? Are you fucking deaf?
Who are you yelling at?
Those people over there? You do see them, right? Or maybe they don't see me. But they never do they?
Who are they?
Them. Everyone. They don't see me. They don't care. But I knew that, right? That's the deal. That's part of being a cop. I knew that growing up. It's part of being a Santina. It's just so goddamn lonely sometimes, you know?
Tell me about it.
It's stupid. So stupid. 12 years I gave to the badge. I was never thanked. Not once. But that's the job. That's what you sign up for. But I still want it. Some fucking recognition. I shouldn't need this. I shouldn't want this.
I used to live for the applause.
I'm not some asshole skipping around the stage. This is real life. Shit. Sorry. That was uncalled for. But it's true. You're an actor. You need that validation. A cop shouldn't. I know that.
People alive because
Don't
of
get
you.
me wrong. I'm glad. Happy even. But it doesn't matter. I still want a parade.
You don't have to shut those feelings out anymore because
Yeah.
you're not a cop.
I know I'm not a cop anymore. So what the hell am I? I don't want to be appreciated. I want fireworks. I want the key to the city. I want to be a hero. That's stupid. That's crazy. It's some teenage fantasy, but it is what it is.
You are a
Bullshit.
hero.
I'm just me. Sure, I risk my ass every day, pound the pavement, or take a bullet so some schmo won't have to, but... Jesus.
Yeah, you
Listen to me.
literally got shot saving
I am
people.
a hero. No, I fight monsters. I'm a fucking superhero. Yeah,
Aww.
and nobody knows but me. Ugh, what the...
You made it back.
Huh? Hey, cool picture,
I thought I heard you up here. What happened?
I was just asking the same thing.
You got whammied.
Died.
Stan hit you both with a creative force. It almost burned you up.
Creative energy, I feel like I'm hungover.
But it was worth it, wouldn't you say? Do you see it now? Do you see what I can offer? This whole neighborhood, the whole world.
You need to stop.
I can't stop. I have so much work to do. You and your friends, you just received a deep, clear understanding of your deepest selves.
You're swinging the creative force around like a sledgehammer. You could have killed them.
Nothing great is achieved without risk.
Oh my god, my power's in the hands of a total idiot. Seriously, you all need to kill him. Kill him now before he kills someone else.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me.
I don't think he can be trusted.
We do not have the resources to restrain a muse. Pragmatism is called for here.
As far as I'm concerned, he's got a deadly weapon and is willing to use it.
This is insanity. Don't I have a say in this? I've been given this tremendous gift, and you don't want it to be used. I don't understand.
No duh you don't understand, that's the problem.
If I used my gift improperly, then I'm sorry. I can learn.
It's too late for that. So, how is this going to go?
Could you teach him to use it
No,
properly?
I can't.
You are not lying, are you?
Nope.
I'm not so old that I can't be taught.
I'm not being cute. I really can't. Creative energy runs on instinct, emotion, feelings. Can't teach that.
You must have learned somehow, didn't you?
I was given the power at a young age. I grew up with it. You didn't. So, I'm sorry. It can't be done.
If only I could remember how I put the power in him, maybe I could put it out.
That is an interesting idea. You do not possess the knowledge, but Calliope does.
What?
The power comes from you, yes? It is a part of you, much as the power of a djinn is a part of me.
Don't get what you're saying.
It is spiritual, not physical. You could retrieve your power if you focused hard enough.
But she
You
doesn't
think if I
want
wanted
to.
that, I wouldn't have done it already? Thanks. No, I'm happy the way I am.
As am I. You can't give me such a gift and then take it away.
What do you have to
today,
say?
I didn't even know I had this power, let alone that I was killing people. Perhaps forcing it on you three was wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was doing.
And how many are going to die before you figure it out?
I will try not to let that happen. Let me live, and I'll try. That I promise you.
Old man doesn't actually seem actively evil.
Answer the fucking question.
The truth stand
Let's
Bates.
ask if he
and
thinks
no
people
lies.
dying for their art is good.
I meant what I said. I will try not to let that happen again.
That pause was very ominous. He was like unwilling to say yes. It's a bad thing to die for your art. Ugh. Can we convince the girl to take her power
I won't
back?
do it. No. I'm happy. For the first time in thousands of years, you can't make me go back. You can't.
Please?
Yes, I would. I would let him die 100 times. Does that make me an awful person? I don't care.
Calliope.
It is
This
quite
is
selfish.
Quite selfish.
I don't care. I don't want to go back. I have more books to read, and food to eat, and films to see, and songs to sing, and I just need more time. Please.
I don't want to say I'll force her. But I don't want him to die either, but I don't trust him either. I don't like any of these options. This could all be resolved with a flak too. I think the outcome that I am most comfortable with is applying pressure to the muse. I definitely don't want him to die unnecessarily. I really don't trust him. I'm okay with modest coercion to her.
You. What? You wouldn't. You of all people, Malcressa. You were an emotionless spirit of knowledge not long ago. I thought you'd understand.
I am sorry, old friend. We cannot allow any more bloodshed.
No, don't old friend me. You do this, we are no longer friends.
Understood.
Are we sure this is the right thing to do? It's like threatening a puppy.
I thought the Unavowed fought evil. This isn't fair. It isn't right. You know it isn't. Think about what you're doing. Please.
Are you sure you want to do this? I don't want to trust the old man. I'm not comfortable with any of these options. I definitely don't want to kill him. These two are the more tolerable. She really doesn't want to.
Trust is one thing. Blind faith is another. You are a danger, Stan Bates. This much is certain. My friend chooses to trust you. Abuse that trust, and it will end badly for you.
Jesus. First we let Captain Harrison run around with brainwashing powers, and now this guy? We're consistent, I guess. Ugh. I
We're
don't like this,
consistent, I guess.
but I'll go along.
You're just going to stand back and leave him like this? You know what? I don't even care. I'm a mundane human now. This is none of my business. Good luck, Stan Bates.
Damn it, I was
You're
hoping
gonna
she would say, okay, I give in. Achievement unlocked. Muse reformed. Oh no, Muse refused, sorry.
I don't know, level 40? Maybe 50?
I beg your pardon?
KK's wondering what level you'd be if you were in Trollgate.
I see.
I remember so many great bars in Brooklyn. I'm kinda glad he didn't take me along last night. Anyway, what's up?
I can
Listen,
remember being
I
evil.
can't begin to relate, but I do know what it's like to have feelings you want to drown away. So my advice, focus on the job ahead. That's enough to get you through today. And worry about tomorrow. And I'm here, if you ever want to talk. Right. And KK too. Sorry.
Could I
Sure,
see the KK
here.
picture again?
I think we made a good call with Stan, although maybe not the right one. I know what addiction is like. Sometimes you're not even aware of the damage you're doing until it's too late.
So he
If Stan
kind of
Bates
thinks
gets the
we
help
should
he
kill
needs,
him.
Then maybe he'll be okay. Maybe. Either way, what's done is done. If it turns out we made the wrong call, we'll try and make it right. Sure.
What do you think?
Hello. I was just processing the events of last night. I have no memory of what transpired in the creative force. Perhaps it is better that way. Regardless, it was good to see Calliope again. I will always have a fondness for her, wherever fate takes her next.
Yeah. I'm interested to, at least off-screen, maybe on-screen, but probably off-screen, play it through again with the other characters used for each of the missions to see all the other content.
Yes, I can see how that might be confusing. Some unsolicited advice from one half-spirit to another. There is no right answer. Your only option
she already
is
said that
you
before.
are you.
How do you
For
feel?
what it is worth, Stan Bates spoke the truth. He does
doesn't
not intend to cause
intend
any
to
more
cause
harm.
more harm.
But convictions mean little without the action to back them up. Thus far, Stan Bates has been lacking in that regard.
Makes me feel a little
I
bit
can only
better.
hope he proves otherwise. Yes. Thank you.
What about Eli?
Oh, hi. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Mondana told me about your encounter with Calliope, so I've been reading some old scrolls about muses. Most of the scrolls in the Library of Alexandria were Greek, so you can imagine there's a lot on the subject. I can't imagine what that must be like. I'm sorry, but I do know that demons don't act like you do. They're chaotic, mindless. Were you a demon before? Sure, maybe. But you're not a demon now, and that's what matters. That's all that matters.
And what do you think about
I'm
leaving the
glad we
Muse
didn't
alive?
kill Stan. Really, really glad. But leaving him with his power? I just hope he figures it out before someone else dies.
So do I.
Right. See you around.
And what about Vicky?
So muses exist, and they can kill people. Look, I get it. Things are crazy, and you don't know which end is up. You want to have a meltdown and drink yourself stupid. And when this is done, feel free to do that.
This is done.
I'll even join you. Hell, I'll buy the first round. But right now, we need you focused. I need you focused. Okay? Okay. It's a toughie, right? Is Stan guilty of keeping a lethal weapon if the weapon is literally a part of him? I suppose letting him go felt right, but was it actually right? Whatever. We made a call. Whatever happens, happens.
You're too nonchalant.
Right.
Meeting time.
Hello. I have no memory of regard. A meeting is not necessary. We know when you're ready to proceed.
Ah.
Thank you.
Okay, so we can just go? Yeah, we can just go. Okay, then. But that haven't we done everything, then? We did Wall Street, we did Manhattan, we did Brooklyn. We dealt with the ghosts, we dealt with the merfolk, we dealt with the dryad. I still like Team Girl Power. Yeah, I'm gonna say that is a sensible episode endpoint, so... Thank you all for watching this episode of our Unavowed playthrough as part of Wadjet Wednesday. We will presumably come to the conclusion next episode, having finished all of the little quest lines, question mark? But we'll see. See you soon.